and welcome back to the World in Focus podcast and Portuguese and English made easy here on our podcast. Today, we're going to have a look at three nations across the oceans. We're going to look at Barbados, Portugal, and Brazil. Now, guys, this podcast is designed to help you learn languages in partnership with the GPA University Language Portal. As you know, I'm Sir Denizli, Cultural Ambassador for Solo Sultanate here in Barbados, as well as educator and humanitarian. Now, I want to share some information about these countries. We want to make sure that our conversation is steady like tide, Some of our countries had a great transition concerning their independence. And in Barbados, on the 30th of November, we're getting ready to celebrate, just in 10 days, our independence. 59 years, guys, of independence, of industry, of pride and development here. And now we are a republic, something that we are very proud of here in our constituents, as well as our territory in the Caribbean region. Now, guys, the reason why we do this is because not just making languages available, but also life skills. Let me ask you a question. What if three nations, oceans apart, told one connected story? What would it look like? Well, I'm here to paint that story for you, hopefully in my own way, utilizing my experience living in Brazil. So I've lived in Brazil for 6 years, where I mastered Portuguese communications, and having returned to my country, I've been designated as well as been working with and for international organizations both across the world. So today, that story that we want to tell is the story of independence. How the story of freedom is shaped by resistance, culture, timing, diplomacy, and communication, guys. So one steady like the tide, one country, one like a trumpet, one country, and one peaceful like flowers, one country. Which, guys, today we want to look at how these countries demonstrated their autonomy. Let me tell one of guys. Independence in a cakewalk. As you know, here we mix European Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, English, and Bajan dialect. Why? When I traveled and worked abroad, people would always ask me to speak Bajan. I found it difficult to speak Bajan when you weren't around persons who spoke Bajan. When you're around a person who speaks Bajan, you just break into it, don't even realize it. Guys, every nation, they find their own way. So we want to tell the story of how they found their own way. With pride, some with pressure, some refused to stay quiet. Some shouted, a história da independência é feita de coragem, crises políticas, impacto econômico e momento que mudam ciclos de tradição. We cross centuries and continents from the Caribbean to South America and to Southern Europe, guys. Three journeys, three voices, one global conversation about claiming the right to stand alone, guys. To understand these independent stories, we must first understand the empires behind them. Portugal, a small in size nation, huge in ambition, launched maritime expansion in the 1400s, and they built trading networks from West Africa to Brazil to Asia. Portugal abre rotas, construi fortalezas, controle comercial. E, como outros impérios, implorou territórios e pessoas. Brazil became Portugal's economic heartbeat. Sugar, gold, and later coffee, shaping a massive colonial world, guys. Barbados, meanwhile, became Britain's first profitable Caribbean colony. the birthplace of the plantation model that would spread across the entire region. So imagine it, Europe running things, money flowing, people enslaved, and a whole nation shaped by decisions met far, far away at other capitals, guys. No Brazil, milhões de africanos escravizados e construíram a economia, né? Plantando, estreando e navegando. Foram 3 ciclos de trabalho forçado que movem tudo, guys. And in Barbados, sugar dominated. A small island became a global economic engine built on resilience, culture, and centuries of struggle. It wasn't easy, guys. E em Portugal, enquanto beneficiava das colônias, o país enfrentava instabilidade, pobreza rural e, mais tarde, território que durou 41 anos. 3 different experiences, guys. One shared pressure. People everywhere began imagining freedom, guys. Now, look. In 1966, Barbados demonstrated quiet strength. Barbados' independence was won by strategy, political maturity, and decades of constitutional evolution. And of course, confident leadership. Universal adult suffrage arrived in 1951. The West Indies Federation experiment ended in 1962. By 1966, the island was ready to govern itself. We ain't shout, we reason, we plan, we use strategy. Arabara stepped out like a statesman, saying Barbados would be friends of all, satellites of none. On the 3rd of November 1966, Barbados became independent within the Commonwealth. Its democracy, strengthened economy, diversified, guys. And of course, identity was deepened. We knew who we were. But here it is. Independence, Republic Day came in 2021 when Barbados decided to take the crown out the Constitution and put the people in that space. Foi processo pacífico, gradual e exemplar no Caribe. Como Barbados proved that quiet resolve can be revolutionary. Strategic moves with planned execution can make a difference. Brazil's road to independence is filled with tension, 1822, drama, politics, and guys, guess what? A horse, guys, was involved. Let me tell you what it was. Look, it was a horse and lots of charisma and, of course, contradictions. The Portuguese royal family fled to Brazil in 1808 and this happened during Napoleon's invasion. Brazil briefly became the center of the Portuguese Empire. When the king returned to Lisbon, power struggles actually erupted. Why? Because quando Portugal tentou recolonizar o Brasil, as elites brasileiras disseram não e convenceram do Pedro a ficar. O famoso dia do fica em 1822. Only months later came the legendary moment. Dom Pedro, a horse, a riverbank, and a declaration that still echoes today. Independencia ou morte. Foi literal, simbólica, mas decisive. But independence didn't erase old systems. Brazil kept a monarchy until 1889 and slavery until 1888, the last country in the Western world to abolish it, guys. Look, foi fractura política, mas não uma transformação social completa. Mesmo assim, definiu o Brasil um país continental diverso e cheio de identidade própria. Porque the Carnation Revolution actually took place in 1974, guys. Well, Portugal's story flips the script. The colonizers seeking its own freedom. Listen to this. A 41-year dictatorship, censorship, political police, economic stagnation, costly colonial wars in Angola, Mozambique, and Guiné-Bissau. O país estava cansado, sem liberdade, sem futuro, e preso a guerras que consumiram vidas e recursos. Then came 25th April 1974, a military movement supported by citizens. Guess what, guys? And the iconic red carnations placed in gun barrels. Quase sem violência, o regime caiu. Portugal entrou finalmente na democracia. E isso abre caminho para o fim do colonialismo português. Imagine flowers stopping guns, guys. That is history with a style. 3 nations, 3 liberation styles, guys, in the story of independence. Barbados, independência pela diplomacia. Brasil, independência pela fratura política. Portugal, liberdade por evolução pacífica. Freedom ain't one size fits all, guys. You hear? Freedom comes in different sizes for different countries. Every nation finds their own way, on their own skin. These stories show independence can be loud or quiet. You know, it can come after years of struggle or one historic moment. It always reshapes identity, politics, and destinies, guys. Liberdade transforma a sociedade sempre. And it starts with people saying, we done and we ready. Sometimes it comes with enough. The saying, enough is enough. A independência é sempre novo começo. E coragem para escolher o próprio caminho. It's pride, it's spirit, it's industry, it's determination, and it's independence. No matter the century, one truth remains. Freedom begins when a people find their voice and decide to use it. So if you like this, I want you to leave a comment at the bottom of this video. I also share a shortened version on Instagram, and you can find us on YouTube, The World in Focus and the Portuguese Made Easy. The World in Focus podcast and Portuguese Made Easy. I'm Sir Dr. Vinizli, cultural ambassador for Solo Suricata Sultanate, educator at GPA University Language Portal, where I teach